The devastation after the January earthquake in Haiti is vast. The rebuilding efforts ongoing for months, years, and possibly decades. Jim Kavnar is the president of Cross International, a Catholic-based nonprofit and one of the many Catholic charities that are making long-term commitments to rebuild what was the second poorest country in the Western Hemisphere before the earthquake struck.
After the earthquake, Haiti is now perhaps the second or third poorest country in the world. What there was of a middle class has been devastated. People lost their homes, their jobs. They now live like the very poorest people in the world.
Cross International staff members describe the site of the earthquake as Dante's Inferno. The nonprofit has sent more than 50,000 pounds of supplies and meals to the victims, resources that are especially critical at this time since the flow of aid has slowed down. Cross International expects rebuilding efforts to last decades. But the organization also helps the poor all over the world. Last year, the organization worked in 40 countries. The nonprofit channels food, medical supplies, and resources through Catholic churches and ministries. It partners particularly with small existing charities that don't get financial help from the U.S. or Europe.
When you get into the very, very poorest places, the worst slums, the poorest people after disaster, you find the Catholic Church at work. And it's not always because they have resources. It's because there's a will and a desire to help.
In fact, Cross International has been present in Haiti since 2001. Kavnar says the presence of Catholic organizations all around the world, including Haiti, is one of the reasons why they're often at the front lines after a disaster strikes.
Organizations like Cross International were able to be very effective in Haiti almost immediately after the earthquake because we had long-term relationships, we had contacts, we had people we knew and trusted, we had staff that were already there, spoke the language, knew the culture.
Kavnar says Cross International was there before the earthquake and will be there as long as it takes.